When preparing for a college admission personal interview, which is scheduled through video conference, it's essential to adapt your approach to ensure you make a positive impression virtually. Video interviews have their unique challenges, but with the right preparation, you can effectively communicate your strengths and qualifications. Here are some tips for a student preparing for a video conference interview. Most important, test your technology in advance. Check your internet connection. Ensure that you have a stable and fast internet connection to avoid lag or interruptions. If possible, use a wired connection for more reliability rather than relying on Wi Fi. Test your audio and video. Before the interview, test your webcam, microphone, and speakers. Make sure the interviewer can hear and see you clearly. Perform a test run with a friend or family member to ensure everything works smoothly. Update your software. Make sure that your video conferencing software like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Google Meet is updated to the latest version to avoid any technical glitches. Choose a professional background, neutral and clean background. Opt for a simple, tidy background that doesn't distract from the interview. A plain wall, a clean desk, or a bookshelf works well. Avoid busy or cluttered spaces. Ensure you are well lit. Natural light is the best, but if that's not available, place a lamp or light source in front of you, not behind, to avoid casting shadows on your face. Avoid distracting elements. Make sure there's nothing in your background that could distract the interviewer. For example, people walking by, loud noises, or objects unrelated to the interview. If needed, use virtual backgrounds, but only if they look professional. Dress professionally. Wear formal attire. Dress as if you were attending an in person interview. Choose neat professional clothing such as collared shirt, blouse, or a simple traditional outfit. Stick to solid colors as they look more polished on camera. Avoid overly bright or distracting colors. Bright colors like neon shades might look too loud on the screen. Opt for muted tones, pastels, or classic colors like blue, white, or black. Make sure your hair is tidy and your appearance is well groomed. Even though it's a video interview, your appearance still counts as it reflects your professionalism. Ensure good eye contact. Look at the camera. It's important to look directly into the camera, not at the screen, when answering questions, as this simulates eye contact and makes you appear more engaged. However, it's okay to glance at the screen occasionally to read the interviewer's reactions. Avoid looking at yourself. It's tempting to look at yourself on the screen, but this can give the impression of being distracted or self conscious. Focus on the camera instead. Maintain a confident posture. Sit up straight. Sit comfortably but with a straight back. Avoid slouching or leaning too far forward. A good posture conveys confidence and attentiveness. Position yourself properly. Position your camera so your face and shoulders are visible with enough headroom and a little space above your head. Avoid positioning yourself too close to the camera. Minimize the distractions. Mute notifications. Close any unnecessary applications or tabs on your computer to avoid distractions. Mute your phone or set it to do not disturb mode to prevent interruptions. Choose a quiet location where you won't be disturbed. Inform your family members or roommates about your interview time so they can avoid making noise. Prepare your surroundings. Make sure your desk or work area is clean and organized. This will create a positive impression about your attention to detail. Speak clearly and modulate your voice. Speak slowly and clearly. Video lag and audio issues can sometimes distort speech. Ensure that you speak slowly and enunciate your words clearly. If the interviewer asks you to repeat something, do not hesitate to do so. Since there may be slight delays or audio issues, ensure that your voice is loud enough to be heard clearly. But be mindful of speaking too loudly, as this can be overwhelming on the video. Listen carefully. Focus on the interviewer's questions and responses. nod, and give verbal acknowledgements like, I see, that's interesting, or understood, to show you're actively listening. Don't interrupt the interviewer, as there may be slight delays in the conversation. Wait before responding. There might be a slight delay in the audio. After the interviewer finishes asking a question, pause for a moment to ensure they are done before answering. This helps to avoid speaking over them. Prepare your notes, but discreetly. Have key points ready. You can keep a few notes or bullet points on your desk with important information. For example, reasons for choosing the course or university, your strengths, etc. But make sure to glance at them discreetly without looking distracted. Avoid reading your answers directly from the notes. Use them as a guide, but answer in a conversational tone. Practice beforehand. Mock interviews. Schedule practice interviews with friends, family, or mentors to get comfortable with the video format. Practice responding to common questions, maintaining eye contact, and speaking clearly. Record yourself. If possible, record yourself during a mock interview. This will help you identify any areas where you can improve, such as speaking too quickly, distracting habits, or body language. Prepare for technical glitches. Have a backup plan. Sometimes technical issues can arise, such as connectivity problems or microphone failure. Have a backup plan in place, such as a second device ready to use or a contact number to reach out in case of technical difficulties. Stay calm if there are issues. If technical glitches do occur, stay calm. Politely let the interviewer know about the problem and resolve it as quickly as possible. Follow up after the interview. Sometimes it's okay to send a thank you email. Write a simple, polite email to the interviewer expressing your gratitude for their time and reiterating your enthusiasm for the program. This adds a personal touch and reinforces your interest in the college. In conclusion, while video interviews can present some challenges, they also offer the advantage of convenience and flexibility. By preparing your environment, testing the technology, presenting yourself confidently, and practicing your communication skills, you can create a strong impression. With these tips, you will be better equipped to perform well and demonstrate your readiness for the college admission process, even in a virtual format.